Biyombo kicks to Powell. The Raptors rebound. Out to DeRozan. Foul is called. As the shot goes down. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Raptors?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and
fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Biyombo. And it's Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Fast break, Toronto. Lowry kicks to Patterson. Raptors moving the ball around. The shot by Powell, no good. And continuing to expand his arsenal last season, Patrick Beverley, the guard for the Rockets. Career highs in assists and rebounds per game, and he's one of the smallest guys on the floor.
Yeah, and he's really working on the details of becoming a better playmaker, becoming a guy that has coaches trust him to handle the basketball in those crucial situations.
And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Powell, defended by Beverley.
Wrist injury really changed things for the Rockets at the end of last season. Suddenly,
and going back to the one thing with Patrick Beverley, his shot should be more consistent. Last year, he was down in shooting averages across the board, including just when you have an inability to space the floor.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Powell.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And Toronto has possession following the score by Houston. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas passes to Carroll. Out to DeRozan. Another shot. Outside Lowry. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Scola. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, they really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in a big pile.
Yeah, and those hustle points are just another reason they're in control.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Toronto. Jason Terry, he's checked in for the Rockets. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at Golden State. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Houston, they find themselves in the 8th spot.
And, Houston hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
Here's Valanciunas, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania Club, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with his combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over-aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this first.
Ross on the wing. Terry covering. Leans inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. The Raptors have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And Toronto making a change here. Biyombo's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Beasley's checked in. Here's Joseph. And again, Toronto no up. Here's Terry. Biyombo with the block. And the first half comes to a...
Okay, Kevin, here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but as... All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. It's stolen by DeRozan. A floater. Good D by Ariza.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for James Harden.
I'll tell you what, a ton of their offense coming in transition. And if you've got the legs for it, I think that's the best way to play the game.
I agree. Put pressure on the defense. Get the ball up the floor. You can always pull it out and run your half-court sets.
The Rockets trail. To the inside, here's Moniunas, and he dunks it down. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And that one's good. Beverly. And now a 3-point Houston lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes natural to him. That top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already their career leader in that category.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Houston moving it around. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish. Hey, kid, you ready?
Getting back to Kyle Lowry, the reason he's always a triple-double threat, Clark, because of his great work on the glass for a guard. Tough, strong, relentless, and committed to getting rebounds.
He's got the attitude of a power forward, even though he is a point guard. That's why he's one of the best rebounding guards in the league. It's his mentality.
Some changes for Toronto. Scola comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. Knocked away. Stolen by Beverly. Harden with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Pass to Harden. To the middle. Moniunas kicks to Howard. And here's Beverly. 8 points for him. That's short off the rim.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Poked loose. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. A pull-up. They get it again. Scola, and it's good. 1-2 contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, the first shot defense has been pretty good, but they've been getting beat way too often with the second and third chance.
Yeah, great point, Clark. That last 2 years, I mean, he was a starter for most of his career. then signed with Indiana, who had David West at the 4. Off the bench, though, Scola still played efficiently, but he was just used to putting up much bigger numbers for other teams.
Rockets trail by 5. Harden dishes to Beverly. The Rockets again can't hit.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
Inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Beverly's got 4 points this quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Howard, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Ross is checked in for Toronto.
You know, everybody seems to be sleepwalking out there on defense, and it's been that way, guys, ever since they came out of the halftime locker room.
Biyombo with the block. From deep. Kicks it to Joseph. From deep three-point range.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
Exactly. Even the top three-point specialists in the league would probably catch heat for taking that shot.
Beasley, the pass to Terry. No good on the 3. Raptors leading by 6. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Rockets with the rebound. Howard's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The open shot by Brewer. Nice shot from the wing. Brewer's got 5. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Biyombo kicks to Ross. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. And the Raptors lead by 7.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Patterson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Capella's checked in. Harden, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
One-on-one fast break. And it's Brewer finishing it off.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Goes up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Raptors lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto.
I realize this. Respect this here. Check. I realize this.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. And so it's Houston with it. It's a 3-point game. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Beasley. And it's Capella in at the center. And it's Beverly missing. Toronto shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Powell. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Powell's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Raptors. Here's Harden. But they recover it. A second chance effort. Again, the miss by Harden.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
That's good. And it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we get going.
Bounds. Houston takes possession. Some changes for Toronto. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. And it's DeRozan in for Powell. Dwight Howard's checked in for Houston. Houston gets it back. Beasley outside. Beverly against Lowry. Beverly dishes to Howard. Here's Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
He's having a tough quarter.
Now the dish to Patterson. Over Beasley. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Raptors leading by 7. And DeRozan kicks to Patterson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't